Morning, Mr. Begala.
Good morning, Mr. Imus. Good morning, and happy birthday to Mrs. Imus. I hope you're letting her sleep in.
Well, she's here to ranch with the kids, so you never sleep in. You get up with them at 5.
I'm sure.
So
next, bringing her breakfast in bed or anything?
No. Happy birthday to Colin McShane. How about that?
And Colin McShane, happy birthday.
And President Barack Obama.
Anybody else?
Obama, president.
Oh, that's right, our president.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Big day.
So next time you talk to your fat friend Bill Clinton,
What?
yeah, you ever talk to him?
Oh, absolutely, sure.
Okay, ask that fat bastard. Ask that fat bastard. So where's the hundreds of millions of dollars they raised for the people in Haiti? Where's the money?
What are you talking about?
Where is the money? Why are the people in Haiti still living in these shacks down there? And why isn't he down there doing something about it? He raised all this money.
First off, this is a guy who has been killing himself for that country. They've raised about $53 million, $54 million, and it's all completely transparent. It's a well-known nonprofit. He doesn't even get a nickel out of it. Neither does President Bush. And the two of them are just trying to help the poorest country in the hemisphere, and they haven't turned it around after 300 years of poverty. That's your bitch this morning?
Yes, my bitch is that they raise hundreds of millions of dollars. And I realize you have what I'm perceiving is a crummy attitude and a horribly defensive, which is very revealing, by the way, Begala.
He is saving lives.
He's not doing anything.
Rather than profiting off the free labor of sick children like you do out at that ranch.
He's not doing anything. A fat bastard is running around the world getting laid, patting himself on the back, raising hundreds of. Then go down there and find out where the money went.
His birthday. They've raised. I just looked it up. They raised $53.8 million.
Okay, why are these people still living in those shacks down in Haiti? Answer me.
Because
why don't you go down there and find out?
Okay, well, just right. That's right. He hasn't cured poverty in Haiti. By the way, as you know, this tropical storm Emily is bearing down on that.
We're not talking about curing poverty in Haiti, numbnuts. We're just simply talking about getting these. Well, I'm sorry about the numbnuts part. That was unfortunate. We're talking about getting these people out of those shacks, not along with the $53 million that President Clinton and the other dope raised. There's other hundreds of millions of dollars. Where's the money?
I looked up the Clinton-Bush Haiti Fund, and they've raised $53.8 million.
Yeah.
The first huge batch of it, of course, was just emergency relief, just feeding people, keeping them alive, putting some kind of shelter over their head. Now what they're doing is what I think they ought to be doing, which is microfinance. Okay, instead of just handing aid out, what they're trying to do is build up some institutions, particularly small businesses, particularly women-run small businesses. Microfinance is the way of philanthropy and the way of development.
But people
now
are still living in shacks.
Well, of course they are, but first off, that's an improvement over where they were after the storm hit.
Why don't they send your other buddy down there, Jimmy Carter, to build some of those habitat homes that he's always building for people? It is house down there.
I tell you what President Clinton, and by the way, what President Bush have done down there to try to help the poorest people in the world has been, I think, in our hemisphere, has been wonderful and impressive, and I know they're going to accept your apology when you offer it.
No, they're not going to get my apology until we find out where the money is. I mean, that's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
That's what you guys do. That's what you guys do. You go to these dinners. Nobody's willing to put in the time. You go to these dinners. You write a check for these various charities and stuff, but nobody ever follows the money or follows up and sees what happens.
Bill Clinton has put in the time. I've never been to Haiti. I'm certainly subject to that criticism.
Hang the phone up and get your ass down there now.
President Clinton has taken his rear end down there any number of times.
Go back down there.
I bet you he'd gladly take you, Imus. He would gladly take you. How about you haul your skinny ass down there?
I'm spending my time out there helping sick children, which is something, by the way, Paul, you're not doing. So, are you? You're not spending 24/7 as I do for 13 years helping sick kids with cancer. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that, and you're not going to Haiti.
How come you haven't cured cancer?
All you're doing. No, but I've cured their attitude about cancer, so I've done that.
That is an impressive thing.
You sniveling little worm.
Oh,
I'm glad you're not here. I'd put a Texas ass whooping on you.
You would take one of the great things that these two former presidents have been doing, and trash it like that. It's unbelievable.
I'm not trashing it. I'm not trashing it. I'm simply saying that it's inexcusable that these people are still living in shacks. That's all I'm saying.
The fact that the poorest people in our hemisphere, who have been poor for hundreds of years,
that doesn't mean they have to continue to be poor when we raise hundreds of millions of dollars for them.
They've raised a good amount of money, but it's about $53 million.
Oh, this is just them. But there's been other money raised.
I'm telling you, ask me what they're doing. I'm trying to give you an answer. They're putting it into
They're just making flimsy excuses.
They're trying to put it into these microfinance. But do you ever go to kiva.org? KIVA.
It's my job to ask questions. Don't be putting me on the spot.
It is a great organization. It does this. It does microfinance. You can go on there. You need to get like Wyatt on this. My kids are on this. You loan $25 even to poor people around the world. They invest it. They start their little small business. It turns the whole community and family around. It's really impressive.
There's been enough money raised that these people shouldn't be living in these lean-to, flimsy shacks in Haiti. That's my only point.
Okay, so I'm $53.8 million.
Well, there's been hundreds of millions of dollars raised.
Country in our hemisphere.
I understand that, but Bill Clinton and George H.W. Bush are not the only people who raise money. There's been other hundreds of millions of dollars raised. You know that.
Right. Actually, the Haiti deal is Bush 43, George W. Bush.
Well, whatever.
That's okay.
All right. Well,
they have great credit. Look, both of them could just, be out there making money, and instead they're trying to save lives and getting abused.
They are out there making money.
Well, God bless them for that.
Well, okay.
They're also trying to save lives in Haiti.
Well, okay, good, but they need to follow up. They need to find out why these people are living in these shacks.
Well, they are, but I think they're doing the right thing on this microfinance. You ought to find out more about that. It is
okay. We have about a minute left. Why don't you spend about a minute telling me what a great job President Obama is doing?
Not a great week for him. Hard to do.
Not a great week. Not a great 3.5 years. Hello.
Well, yeah, compared to what? Again, he's handed the biggest cow pie sandwich. I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it. Pie sandwich you ever seen by the aforementioned President Bush. Yeah. But I think this was not a great deal. I do think that the Republicans got the better of this deal, and the American people got the lesser of the deal. And it's an enormous problem. We have a jobs crisis as well as a debt crisis, and the debt crisis now has been placed squarely on the middle class and the poor. Rich people like you don't have to pay another nickel in taxes, so you're happy about it. But you
are such a creep. Are you willing to announce your support, Begala, this morning for Mitt Romney?
For Mitt Romney? Oh, my God. This thing for you and Mitt Romney is going to last about 5 minutes. You are so I understood you being for McCain. I did. I wasn't for him. He's a war hero. He's an incredibly impressive guy. Yeah. Mitt Romney is the biggest phony who ever came down the pipe. It's unbelievable. You're going to dump it. You need to go to Bachman. Michelle Bachman, you watch. It's August 13th.
I love her.
The straw poll in Iowa. Michelle Bachman is going to win that, and you're going to jump ship to Michelle Bachman. You watch.
All right, I'm sorry I was mean to you, but...
That's all right. But you take a look at what President Clinton and President Bush are doing in Haiti. You'll be impressed.
No, thanks.